the demiurge created a group of archons. These particular archons are these particular spirits, and they knew in the last days this is their last stronghold. Their last stronghold. They are in cahoots and in conference and in contact with the powers that be. And so, they decided to try to prolong us and keep us down here a little longer. For every black soul on the earth, they have now sent archons to come down and slightly possess black people. Now let me explain this thing. There's a book, they are walk-ins, and that walk-ins are prevalent among 99% of the entire melanated race on the planet, except less than 0%, less than 1% of people is conscious that have a certain amount of light that's radiate. The rest of the people, if they haven't been possessed at this particular point, is because they are so dead until the archon doesn't really feel the need that they really have to possess them. But they stick close to them, so if they are to so happen to wake up, they can possess them before time. Now let me deal with this thing. The book that you want to deal with is talking about, this is a book by Ruth Montgomery, Aliens Among Us. But this book is dealing with walk-ins. This is a difference between, this is walk-ins possessing the body. Now what I'm saying is this idolater, at this particular time, in order to keep people from rising, they have sent walk-ins, the evil archons of the demiurge, and they have possessed people's bodies. A great movie to get you into what is going on is the 1978 updated version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Donald Sutherland, Jeff Goldblum. Updated from the 1956 version is just as damn good. So either one you want to get, but I'll get the 1978 version. Now, these particular walk-ins are more devastating than you think. Millions and millions of people are now being walked in. The demiurge and the archons have basically taken over most, if not all, of the black race. The demiurge has caused the urge for the desire of black men to have an overwhelming desire more than ever before for white women. That's because it's an entity in them, giving them more and more of a sexual desire for white women. The demiurge has also caused a rapid influence of gang violence as well as teen violence and drive-bys. Now, the government and the demiurge is constantly in contact with each other, these archons, each other, planning strategies for our destruction. For example, the government will bring drugs and crack into the community. The demiurge will possess the bodies and give them an overwhelmingly desire to crave the crack cocaine. That initially gets them hooked. The government will give them guns and will give them guns and different weapons, and the demiurge will give the people the overwhelmingly desire to kill one another. So it's a twofold thing. You go, well, how the hell our people just start shooting each other like crazy now? For crazy shit here. You see? And like I always say, if you understand case studies, if our people started blowing ourselves up overnight, if it was a trait in the black community that we have always had, you would have seen instances of this in the 70s and the 60s and the 50s and the 40s. But it happened overnight. You understand what I'm saying? Overnight. You see what I'm saying? So, There's a twofold system going on with the government supplying the guns, but it's up to the demiurge to supply the zombie-like desire to kill. You understand what I'm saying? And the TV the whole time is programming the damn thing. Jack? Okay. The demiurge gives black people a greater desire than ever before for the love of white people and the hatred of black people. Is why both black in entertainment and government often sell us out. This is why just about all black people are now to the point that you can't really be around them or even trust them.